Imagine a world untouched by modern technology, a world where survival depends solely on the gifts of nature, a world that has remained remarkably unchanged for over 10,000 years. In this pristine landscape, the HADZA tribe of Tanzania has preserved a harmonious relationship with Mother Earth, consciously rejecting the pursuits of agriculture, animal husbandry, and even modern conveniences such as lighters. Instead, they dedicate hours to the ancient art of fire making, painstakingly creating flame by friction, a skill passed down through countless generations. Here, life is deeply rooted in a close connection to the natural world, where such practices are commonplace, and the rhythm of existence follows the cycles of nature rather than the artificial constructs of modern society. Within this community, it is not unusual for a man to have more than one wife, which prompts reflection on how they manage to sustain love and harmony within their unique family structures. These arrangements, far from being sources of discord, serve to reinforce communal bonds and social cohesion, grounded in mutual respect and shared responsibilities. Curious to learn more? Settle comfortably and join me on a captivating journey into the world of the HADZA, a land where each moment peels back layers of humanity's ancient past, revealing a way of life that has persisted for millennia. Nestled amidst tranquil vistas of northern Tanzania, near the shores of Lake Maya, the HADZA lead a lifestyle unlike any other in the modern world. Their existence is a testament to the mastery of survival skills honed over countless generations, built entirely upon the generosity of nature. Their way of life embodies a delicate balance, one that sustains their communities without depleting the environment, offering us a glimpse into the origins of humanity itself. The HADZA are true nomads, moving in small family groups that adapt seamlessly to the natural cycles around them, embodying the essence of ancient migratory traditions. For these people, hunting is more than a mere skill. It is an art form that requires patience, strategic thinking, and a profound understanding of their environment. Imagine swapping your daily routine filled with emails, social media, and digital distractions for a life where your primary tools are a bow and arrow, used to pursue antelope, wild boar, and birds. The food they obtain is not just sustenance. It is the result of disciplined effort, strategic planning, and a deep, almost spiritual connection with the wilderness. Even their hunting dogs are not mere companions but vital partners, loyal animals that track and drive prey, embodying the close bond between humans and nature. When an aging or ailing dog can no longer hunt, the tribe accepts this as part of the natural cycle, understanding that resources should not be wasted on animals that can no longer contribute. This philosophy underscores their respect for the environment, taking only what is necessary and leaving nothing to excess or waste. Such reverence for the natural order is not just a belief but a way of life, teaching invaluable lessons about living harmoniously within the limits of what the earth provides. The HADZA view the land as a vital source of life, and their interaction with it is marked by restraint and gratitude. They harvest only what they need, avoiding overexploitation and respecting the delicate balance of their ecosystem. This respect for the land and its resources not only sustains their community but also offers a powerful example of sustainable living, an approach that seems increasingly rare in today's world. Their existence reminds us of the importance of humility and moderation, of living in tune with the environment rather than exploiting it for short-term gain. The HADZA are among the last remaining hunter-gatherer tribes on Earth, living in remarkably simple shelters crafted from branches and leaves. These temporary dwellings reflect their highly nomadic lifestyle, designed to be built and dismantled within hours as they follow the shifting patterns of nature. This constant movement maintains their close relationship with the rhythms of the wild, ensuring they remain integrated with the environment rather than detached from it. Such a way of life appears almost unimaginable in the context of contemporary society, where stability and permanence often take precedence over adaptability and harmony with nature. Can you imagine living in such fragile dwellings, uncertain of when you might need to leave and find a new home? How would it feel to exist without the security of a fixed residence, always ready to move on at a moment's notice? Reflect on this and share your thoughts. It is equally remarkable that the HADZA do not have formal leaders or hierarchical structures. Instead, their community functions on principles of equality and mutual respect. All significant decisions are made collectively, with every voice, regardless of age or gender, carrying equal weight. This cooperative system stands in stark contrast to the hierarchical societies most of us are accustomed to, offering a refreshing example of shared power and consensus-based living. Imagine a society where authority is distributed evenly, where cooperation replaces competition, and where the well-being of the community takes precedence over individual dominance. Envision such a life, where the absence of formal leadership creates a truly egalitarian environment, fostering a sense of unity and collective responsibility that sustains their simple in the endless cycle of deadlines, the relentless rush to meet annual goals, and the ever-present pressure of modern schedules. The HADZA people of Tanzania live in a reality that many of us can scarcely imagine. For them, time does not conform to the rigid ticking of clocks or the structured pages of calendars. Instead, it flows naturally, guided by the subtle and continuous rhythms of the environment around them. The position of the sun serves as their ancient clock, signaling when it's time to work or hunt, and the full moon gathers the community together for dance, storytelling, or perhaps a new hunting expedition. Seasons, rather than arbitrary dates, dictate the pace of their lives, shaping each day to be meaningful, measured, and free from the anxiety that often accompanies modern existence. Contemplating their way of life, one begins to wonder if there might be something profoundly valuable in this harmony with nature's timing. Without the constant pressure to hurry, the HADZA seem to find more space, more time, to truly live and relish each moment. Their existence, unshackled from the hurried rhythm of the contemporary world, appears to be more relaxed, more authentic, and perhaps more deeply satisfying. This natural alignment with the environment and its cycles allows them to experience life in a way that many of us have forgotten, an existence where enjoyment and mindfulness take precedence over relentless productivity. The survival of the HADZA community relies not only on their intimate connection with nature but also on the vital roles played by women, who are the cornerstone of their social fabric and sustainability. Without the invaluable contributions of the women, the community might not have endured through thousands of years of environmental challenges. Their extensive knowledge of gathering edible plants, maintaining familial bonds, and passing down traditions forms the core of the tribe's resilience and continuity. This deep well of wisdom ensures that the HADZA can withstand the hardships of their often harsh surroundings, demonstrating that survival is as much about cultural preservation as it is about physical endurance. Before we delve deeper into understanding their unique way of life, I have a small request. If you find these stories intriguing, please consider supporting us by subscribing. Doing so will enable us to share even more fascinating tales from around the world, expanding your horizons and enriching your understanding of diverse cultures and traditions. Within the HADZA community, women are the heart and soul, fundamental to the very existence of their society. Their exceptional skills and extensive knowledge make them indispensable. As experienced gatherers, they form the primary source of food, collecting roots, berries, and other vital plants that sustain the tribe. Their profound understanding of nature allows them to distinguish between edible and poisonous plants and even to identify those with medicinal properties. These botanical insights are passed down through generations, serving purposes far beyond mere nourishment. They are integral to maintaining the health and well-being of the community, acting as natural healers and caregivers. Many of the plants women gather are used as natural remedies, replacing modern pharmaceuticals with traditional medicines that have been refined over centuries. Their role extends from gathering and healing to raising children, organizing daily routines, and creating a steady rhythm that sustains the entire community. The success of the HADZA hinges on this delicate balance, an intricate harmony between the roles of men and women. While men focus on hunting and securing meat, women tend to the other essential tasks, collecting food, caring for the young, and maintaining social cohesion. Their partnership is built on mutual respect, cooperation, and shared responsibility, forming a resilient social fabric that has allowed the HADZA to thrive for countless generations. This extraordinary synergy between genders not only fosters stability but also highlights the importance of collaboration and adaptability. For thousands of years, this harmonious division of roles has enabled the HADZA to flourish despite the challenges posed by their environment. Their way of life serves as a poignant reminder of the strength found in teamwork, resourcefulness, and respect for natural cycles. Remaining with us, and exploring their remarkable lifestyle further, we will see how their traditions and flexibility help this ancient tribe preserve their identity amidst the rapidly changing world. We will uncover how their cultural practices and adaptive strategies sustain them, proving that ancient wisdom still holds immense relevance today. One of the most astonishing aspects of HADZA culture is their approach to marriage. A man may have not just 1 or 2 wives, but more than 10. Yes, you heard correctly. Multiple spouses are a common feature of their social structure. But before jumping to conclusions, let's clarify what this truly signifies within the context of their lives. For the HADZA, having several wives is not a display of wealth or status. Rather, it is a pragmatic strategy rooted in necessity. Life on the Tanzanian savanna is harsh and unforgiving, and every member of the tribe plays a crucial role in ensuring the community's survival. More wives mean more hands to gather food, care for children, and contribute to the collective effort required to sustain the group. This practice enhances the tribe's resilience, allowing them to better adapt to the challenges of their environment by increasing the workforce in the intricate fabric of the HADZA tribe's daily life. The roles undertaken by each wife are vital threads woven into the larger tapestry of survival. Every woman performs essential functions that contribute to the well-being of the entire community, thereby creating a finely tuned system of responsibilities that operates with the precision of a well-oiled machine. Together, they exemplify the remarkable strength that comes from cooperation and the remarkable ability to adapt to one of the most challenging natural environments on the planet. This collective effort highlights how unity and shared purpose are fundamental to their existence, enabling them to thrive amidst harsh conditions that would overwhelm many others. It's important to note that such a lifestyle is not suitable for everyone. To qualify for this way of life, a man must demonstrate extraordinary hunting skills and possess leadership qualities capable of supporting multiple families simultaneously. This is no trivial task. It demands an exceptional ability to balance the emotional and practical needs of a large, closely knit household. The man must be adept at managing his responsibilities, ensuring that his family's diverse needs, ranging from sustenance to security, are met with equal care and attention. Interestingly, in some cultures, 10 wives might be considered a modest number, while in others, particularly in regions where polygamy is more freely practiced, men can have up to 100 wives. It is fascinating to ponder how men navigate such complex relationships and the social dynamics involved. To gain a deeper understanding, one can explore a video titled 10 Countries Where Men Can Have Many Wives, which reveals that having 100 wives is considered normal in certain societies. This video offers an immersive glimpse into these extraordinary lifestyles, inviting viewers to appreciate the unique social structures of tribes like the HADZA, where marriage is a harmonious blend of tradition and mutual respect. In these communities, marriages are often organized with great care, but crucially, both the bride and groom must give their full consent to the union. This mutual agreement underscores the importance of personal choice within the framework of community traditions. The participation of families in the marriage process is significant, and before the wedding, the groom's family presents meaningful gifts to the bride's family, such as food, honey, or handcrafted tools. These offerings are not merely tokens. They symbolize the strengthening of bonds between the two families, expressing gratitude and respect, and reinforcing social ties that are vital for communal harmony. In contrast to more widespread practices, the HADZA culture is relatively rare, and most men typically have only one wife. The concept of community cohesion, or unity, is primarily a survival strategy rooted in mutual aid and cooperation. Their wedding celebrations are vibrant, lively events filled with dance, song, and communal joy, an expression of collective happiness rather than individual adornment. Unlike Western traditions, white dresses and tuxedos are replaced by traditional attire made from animal skins, preserving the cultural heritage of the HADZA people. After marriage, family life is built on a foundation of collaboration. Men focus on hunting and safeguarding their kin, while women gather food and care for the children. Both roles are equally important, emphasizing the core principle of HADZA society, teamwork. In the face of the unforgiving yet stunning natural environment, This collaborative approach ensures their continued survival. Have you ever wondered how the HADZA, one of the last true hunter-gatherer societies, manages to endure in the rugged terrains of northern Tanzania? Their ingenuity and resourcefulness are truly remarkable. For instance, in a region where water sources are scarce, the HADZA have developed sophisticated methods to locate and utilize hidden natural reserves. They skillfully collect water from streams, natural wells, and underground springs. When these options are unavailable, they dig deep pits in dried riverbeds, a slow and arduous process, but one that is vital for their survival. These wells, once completed, provide access to life-sustaining water in an environment where every drop is precious. The collected water is stored in simple, eco-friendly containers fashioned from dried gourds or tree bark, demonstrating their sustainable approach to resource management, an approach perfectly suited to their nomadic lifestyle. Food, another daily challenge, requires equal ingenuity. The HADZA's diet is remarkably diverse, reflecting their deep understanding of the land and its resources. Their ability to adapt, innovate, and work together underpins their resilience in an environment that is both harsh and breathtaking. Their survival story is a testament to human ingenuity and the enduring strength of community bonds in the face of nature's formidable challenges. The roots of the HADZA tribe are as wild and fascinating as their environment, and their skills in hunting and foraging have become the stuff of legends. They are capable of acquiring food from a wide range of sources, from tiny creatures like rodents to much larger animals such as impalas and antelopes. Their diet is remarkably diverse, and they even consume animals that most people might only recognize from wildlife documentaries, such as porcupines. During difficult times, insects and reptiles become vital sources of nourishment, highlighting their extraordinary ability to adapt and survive in the harshest conditions. One can only imagine the resourcefulness of the HADZA. Perhaps they dig into the earth searching for underground water sources or test the flesh of a porcupine out of necessity. Their resilience and ingenuity seem almost superhuman, prompting questions about how they manage to endure such extreme environments where food and water are scarce. It's worth contemplating their remarkable capacity for survival, which involves not only physical endurance but also a deep understanding of their surroundings and a profound connection with nature. What are your thoughts on their incredible survival skills? Can you envision what it must be like to roam the land in relentless search of water or to sample unfamiliar animals just to survive? Sharing your perspectives in the comments can lead to a better appreciation of their way of life. How do they manage to thrive without modern conveniences, especially in a world increasingly dominated by money and material exchange? The HADZA traditionally rely on a system rooted in barter and mutual assistance rather than monetary transactions. When they need something, they simply ask for it, and in exchange, offer something of value in return. This practice of exchange not only reinforces bonds within the community but also ensures that everyone has access to the essentials needed for survival. It reflects their deeply ingrained values of cooperation, sharing, and mutual support, which have sustained them for generations. In this way, their social fabric remains tight-knit, resilient, and closely aligned with their natural environment and cultural principles. However, modern influences have begun to seep into their traditional way of life. Some members of the HADZA community now participate in monetary transactions, especially when dealing with neighboring tribes or at local markets. They sell woven baskets, intricate jewelry, and other handcrafted items, which serve as additional sources of income. An even more intriguing development is their involvement in programs designed to introduce outsiders to their culture. Travelers and researchers eager to learn about the HADZA lifestyle can immerse themselves in their daily routines, gaining insights that are often supported by income generated through these cultural exchanges. The revenue earned from such activities, often measured in US dollars, allows the HADZA to acquire items that are otherwise impossible to find in the wild, such as modern clothing or durable metal tools. This blending of tradition and necessity enables them to maintain their cultural identity while embracing some aspects of modern life. The income helps them meet practical needs without abandoning their heritage, creating a harmonious balance between the old and the new. In Tanzania, where the HADZA reside, their hunting traditions remain a vital part of their existence, embodying both ancient and highly skilled practices. Armed with handmade bows and arrows, they hunt with a level of mastery that has been passed down through countless generations. These weapons are not merely tools for procuring food, they are symbols of survival, ingenuity, and cultural pride. The bows are crafted from sturdy acacia wood, chosen for its strength and flexibility, while the arrowheads are fashioned from metal or bone, showcasing a rich heritage of craftsmanship and resourcefulness. Hunting for the HADZA is far more than a simple activity. It is an art form that demands patience, experience, and a keen understanding of nature. They possess an extraordinary ability to move silently through the forest, noticing even the smallest signs left by animals, be it faint footprints or recently broken branches. Each subtle clue guides them closer to their prey, transforming the hunt into a silent, almost ritualistic pursuit. When a HADZA hunter spots an animal, he might spend hours lying in wait, carefully tracking and observing, until the perfect moment for a precise shot. A single, well-placed arrow can mean the difference between a successful hunt, bringing food to the family, and an empty-handed day. Group hunting elevates this skill to a collective art, with men working in harmony, communicating through gestures or faint whistles that only they understand. Nature itself seems to assist them during these hunts, especially under a full moon, when the silver light spills across the savanna, illuminating the landscape and enabling them to stalk their prey with greater ease. For the HADZA, the full moon is not just an astronomical event, it is a vital partner in their survival. Unlike many of us for whom the moon might be merely a beautiful sight or a romantic symbol, for them, it is a dependable ally that provides essential lighting for hunting and gathering. The bright, silvery glow allows them to operate without artificial illumination, making their nighttime hunts more effective and safer. The moon cycle directly influences their hunting patterns, guiding their activities and helping them secure enough food to under the gentle glow of the moon. The HADZA tribe demonstrates a remarkable harmony with the natural world that is both poetic and vital for their survival. Among their many traditions, honey holds a place of great significance. It is far more than a simple sweet treat. For the HADZA people, honey is an essential source of energy and nourishment, especially during certain times of the year when food is scarce. At such times, honey can account for up to 80% of their daily diet, making its acquisition not merely a matter of sustenance but a true adventure that demands both courage and skill. The process of honey gathering is not a random encounter with beehives. It is a highly orchestrated activity that involves the assistance of a tiny, diligent guide, a small bird known as the honey guide. This bird acts as a natural compass, leading the tribe members towards the hidden sanctuaries of bees' nests, which are often concealed high in the leafy crowns of the tall trees that dot the vast savanna. However, discovering the location of a hive is merely the beginning of a series of arduous trials. The HADZA people, equipped with minimal and primitive tools, skillfully climb the towering trees, enduring the sting of relentless bee bites as they navigate through the branches. Despite the pain inflicted by the protective insects, each drop of honey they manage to extract is valued immensely, considered a treasure of shimmering gold. The HADZA know well that during times of famine, this precious nectar can sustain them, providing vital nourishment and hope. For the HADZA, honey gathering is more than a mere task. It is a sacred act, a rite intertwined with respect and reverence for the bees, which they do not see simply as insects but as guardians of nature's gifts. Every step of the process, from the ascent into the treetops to the careful harvest amidst the buzzing of bees, is carried out with profound respect and almost spiritual solemnity. This close and respectful interaction with the bees underscores the deep connection the HADZA have with the environment and their careful stewardship of the natural world. When it comes to lighting a fire, most of us would instinctively reach for a lighter or a box of matches, assuming this is the easiest and quickest way. But the HADZA people, true masters of ancient techniques, do it differently. They generate fire using methods passed down through countless generations, long before modern tools existed. This skill, which appears simple at first glance, actually demands great precision, patience, and dexterity. To ignite a flame, a HADZA craftsman uses only 2 pieces of wood. One serves as a sturdy base, while the other, thinner and more flexible, acts as a drill. They place dry grass or leaves atop the base, then swiftly rotate the thin stick between their palms, creating friction that heats the wood. With a few moments of rapid spinning, a tiny spark ignites. A gentle breath then fans the flame, causing the dry tinder to flare up and produce a small but vital fire. This act resembles a rhythmic performance, each movement deliberate and fluid, each spark a burst of life and hope. The satisfaction that comes from successfully creating fire with only natural materials and skill is profound. It is a testament to the mastery handed down through generations. Imagine the incredible feat of igniting a blaze with bare hands, without any modern devices, only the force of nature and the knowledge inherited from ancestors. Most of us associate such skills with survival shows or extreme expeditions, but for the HADZA, this knowledge is a living tradition, practiced tirelessly for thousands of years. It reflects their deep bond with the primal elements and their enduring respect for the raw power of nature. Beyond their remarkable skills with fire and honey, the HADZA people also cherish a unique cultural tradition involving a special form of tobacco preparation known as taco. Before you picture a delicious Mexican dish, let me clarify. Taco is a distinctive mixture of wild tobacco leaves and local plants, prepared through a simple yet effective process that has been refined over many generations. The HADZA carefully harvest the leaves of wild tobacco, then dry and grind them into a fine powder. This powder is mixed with the ash derived from burning other native plants, creating a potent blend. This mixture is then either tightly rolled into leaves or smoked through handmade, roughly crafted pipes. However, smoking taco is not merely an act of inhalation, it is a sacred social ritual that strengthens bonds within the community. The HADZA gather around a warm campfire, passing the pipe from one person to another in a deliberate, respectful manner. During these gatherings, stories are shared, laughter echoes in the night, and relationships are fortified through this shared tradition. The act of smoking taco becomes an intimate ceremony, embodying a moment of connection, cultural continuity, and collective identity. It is an expression of the tribe's deep-rooted customs, a symbol of their unity and enduring bond with their land and each other. In essence, the traditions of the HADZA people, whether gathering honey, igniting fire through ancient methods, the relationship within the community is deeply rooted in their shared customs and traditions, forming a vital part of their collective identity. Now, when it comes to their taste preferences, one might say that they are quite unconventional and distinctive. For example, their practice of smoking tobacco is not just a habit but a cultivated acquired taste that reflects a broader cultural experience unique to their society. This particular custom is more than mere consumption. It embodies a tradition that has been passed down through generations, symbolizing their connection to history and their environment. The lifestyle of the HAD people is equally extraordinary, characterized by a unique way of living that is intricately woven into their clothing and daily routines. Their attire is thoughtfully designed, not just for aesthetic appeal but primarily for functionality, tailored to withstand the harsh conditions of the African savanna. These garments serve as protective gear against the intense sun, dust, and varying weather, yet they are crafted in a manner that allows freedom of movement, an essential feature for their active, nomadic existence. Men typically wear short loincloths made from animal skins, carefully selected from the very animals they hunt. These simple yet practical garments enable agility and comfort during their demanding activities. Conversely, women prefer longer skirts, which they often complement with shawls or wraps. These additions provide necessary protection against the scorching sun during the day and the cooler temperatures that descend at night. Despite the minimalistic style of their clothing, it is not merely utilitarian, it is also meticulously crafted, treated to ensure durability and flexibility. Adornments play a significant role in their attire, with accessories fashioned from seeds, beads, or shells. These ornaments are more than decorative items, they carry profound symbolic meanings. Each piece tells a story, reflecting personal achievements, social status, or spiritual beliefs. Such details highlight the deep connection between the HAD people and their natural environment, symbolizing their respect for and harmony with nature. Beyond their clothing, the culture of the HAD tribe revolves around music, dance, and communal celebrations, which are integral to their way of life. In the evenings, around communal fires, their love for singing and dancing comes alive, revealing the vibrant spirit of their community. These gatherings are inclusive, involving individuals from all ages, from the youngest children to the elders, and serve as a powerful expression of unity and cultural pride. During these moments, one can truly sense the authentic spirit of the HAD people, feeling their collective strength and shared identity resonate in every song and dance. The education of the HAD children is unlike any formal schooling system familiar to many. In their traditional society, there are no schools, textbooks, or structured lessons. Instead, knowledge is imparted through a natural, experiential process that begins from a very young age. Children learn by observing and mimicking the adults around them, absorbing lessons from their environment rather than from written materials. Young boys accompany their fathers, learning ancient hunting skills such as using bows and arrows, tracking animals, moving silently through the wilderness, and honing their skills in stealth and patience. By the time they reach adolescence, many have already become skilled hunters, capable of supporting themselves and their community. Meanwhile, girls acquire their knowledge from their mothers and female relatives, gaining expertise in gathering edible plants, identifying medicinal herbs, and understanding the importance of sustainable living practices. Their education also includes storytelling and singing around the fire, where elders share the history, wisdom, and cultural traditions of the tribe. This informal yet comprehensive system of learning emphasizes practical skills and cultural values, reinforcing their bond with nature and ensuring the survival of their ancient way of life. Their knowledge is not confined within the walls of a classroom. It is a living tradition, passed down through generations and integrated into every aspect of their daily existence. However, the HAD people in Tanzania face significant challenges today, primarily due to the encroachment of modern development. Their ancestral lands, once vast and open, are gradually being taken over by agricultural fields and urban expansion. For centuries, they roamed freely across large territories, hunting, gathering, and living in harmony with the environment. Their nomadic lifestyle was a testament to their deep understanding of the land and its resources. But as agricultural pursuits spread and settlements grew, the HAD are compelled to adapt to a rapidly changing world, often at the cost of their traditional customs and way of life. Despite these hardships, the HAD community is actively seeking ways to preserve their cultural heritage. With support from environmental organizations and cultural preservation initiatives, efforts are underway to protect their lands and promote awareness of their unique traditions. These endeavors are not only about safeguarding physical territories but also about maintaining the intangible cultural heritage that defines their identity. The struggle to balance development and preservation is a global issue, affecting many indigenous communities worldwide. More than 65% of the Earth's landmass is now used for agriculture, urbanization, and industry, leaving indigenous peoples like the HAD increasingly marginalized. In this context, the HAD people's resilience and ingenuity become even more vital. They strive to find sustainable solutions that allow them to retain their cultural practices while navigating the pressures of modern society. Their story is there is a genuine hope that the unique way of life and cultural traditions of the HADZA people will be preserved for future generations to come. It is truly inspiring to consider that their distinctive customs, values, and way of living might endure despite the rapid changes happening around the world. I sincerely hope that this particular aspect of their heritage remains intact, allowing future generations to experience and appreciate the richness of HADZA's unique cultural identity. I trust that you found today's video engaging and informative. If you enjoyed the content and found it interesting, please consider showing your support by clicking the like button and subscribing to the channel. Your encouragement plays a vital role in helping us continue to produce even more captivating and meaningful videos, shedding light on diverse cultures, fascinating traditions, and remarkable stories from around the globe. Remember, your support motivates us to explore new topics and delve deeper into stories that deserve to be told. Be sure to watch the next video that will appear on your screen shortly. I am confident that it will captivate your interest just as much. It promises to be an exciting addition to the journey we are sharing, providing you with fresh insights and intriguing perspectives. Please don't forget to leave a comment below, sharing which country or culture you would like us to explore in our upcoming videos. Your suggestions and feedback are invaluable to us and help shape the direction of our future projects. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video. Your engagement and support mean a great deal to us. We look forward to seeing you again in our next video, where we will continue to explore fascinating stories, traditions, and cultures from all corners of the world.